Okay, so finally, what's up, YouTube, Facebook, and whomever else is watching this vlog right now? How you doing? Okay, so basically, this is my vlog number one, first episode, new vlog, the Bella Chronicles. Thumbs up for me, Okay, so anyways, this is gonna jump right into it. So this shit that I'm about to talk about is some wild and crazy, disturbing type shit. That's how crazy it is. I'm trying to gather the words to speak. Okay, listen, this is how it goes. A guy meets a chick, they have sex. I mean, as soon as the sex is over, like right after they're finished, she drops a fucking bomb. When I say bomb, I mean kaboom, blow up Baghdad Taliban monstrosity of a fucking bomb on this man. Like, as soon as after they're having sex, she tells him that she has AIDS. Him, being the receiver of this fucking horrible ass news, goes in the kitchen, grabs a butcher's knife, and stabs him in the throat and kills her. The police come. His response to the police is, she killed me, so I killed her. A lot of people ain't about to like what I have to say, but me being the person I am, it's just so wonderful that I'm not going to give a fuck. Okay, here we go. My whole theory. First and foremost, if this woman has AIDS, what in her mind would make her feel as though it is okay to tell him this news after they have sex? Like, you knew that you had AIDS before we had sex. Why the fuck would you wait until after you have sex with someone unprotected to tell them that you have AIDS? Like, how fucking bold is that? You want me to feel sympathy for her? Of course, I don't justify the fact that he killed this woman, but damn, you knew that you had AIDS, and what the fuck was your problem to tell him this shit after the fact? Post-fuck, you want to tell him that you have AIDS. Like, I'm just not here for that shit. I can't be. And you can call me insensitive if you would like. That's your cup of tea. Drink it. But I'm reading through this shit like, first of all, you knew you had AIDS. And sleeping with someone unprotected, knowing that you have AIDS, is attempted murder. You can get life for that in prison. So why the fuck? Now, they're talking about, okay, he didn't even know if he had AIDS or not. He wasn't even tested yet, so why would he kill her? First and fucking foremost, madam, this is my whole thing. Have you ever seen the show Snapped? Okay then. See, temporary insanity is something so real. You will never know that you can go that crazy until that button is fucking pushed. His was fucking pushed. He wasn't trying to fucking think logical about the situation and sort out and analyze shit. He's thinking, this bitch just told me she had AIDS and I just fucked her raw. So, with that being said, he ain't giving a fuck if he knows he got it or not. It's a possibility that this nigga has AIDS. So, hey, if it's a possibility, in his mind, he hasn't. You done gave it to him. He snapped. When you snap, you crackle and fucking pop. Rice Krispie treats all over the fucking place. Like, this nigga just lost his fucking mind and he stabbed her in the throat. I'm not saying killing her is the correct way to go, but some shit like that is serious. Like, you don't play around people's lives like that. Like, I've heard that people get sexually transmitted disease and just like to spread them just because they have them and they like, fuck it, I got it. So, but that shit is bold and the shit is not fucking right at all. Like, and then you play with people's lives and then you play with the wrong motherfucker that is very serious about their life. Like I would be. I don't play with my life. Anything to threaten my life by any person, I'm taking fucking serious ass measures against that person. You are now the enemy of me. You tried to fucking kill me and threaten my life. Shit is about to get really real. Now, what the fuck was she doing when he went to the kitchen? Did she think this nigga was going to the kitchen for a fucking glass of Kool-Aid to wash down the AIDS conversation that you just had with him. I don't know what she thought he was going to do. If I was her, I would have got the fuck on. Like, that's the type of news you drop over the phone. I just can't see myself sitting there like, I'm like, where the fuck is he going? She obviously didn't give a fuck. She was just chilling, like, I ain't gonna take it that serious. Told him I had AIDS. Like, what? First of all, I just can't understand the fucking logic of this situation. Like, you have AIDS, you waiting to after sex to tell me you have AIDS, and you drop the shit on him, like, right after sex. That ain't some shit you tell me after sex. It's not like you was like, yeah, by the way, I have 2 kids. Like, that's some shit that I can deal with. Like, oh, okay, blah, blah. Or, this bitch is talking about some, by the way, got AIDS. Like, what the fuck? I'm not here for it. I'm not that sympathetic to it. I can be empathetic to it, but not sympathetic to it. And I understand him. I'm not justifying what he did. I'm not saying it's okay, but I do understand. Once you snap that temporary insanity, I'm sorry. Shit get real. You don't play with people's lives. It's unfortunate she had to pass because they said she did have 2 children to leave behind. And my thoughts were, were you thinking about them when you told this man this fucking information like that? Even if you did want to tell him after, like, no, I can't even justify that because there's no fucking reason why you should have told him this shit after you had sex. I just don't understand it. If you already knew, there's no reason to tell a person that you had AIDS after you had sex with them. None. None. So it's no justification in that. I'm sorry. Hey, moving right along because that shit is fucking crazy. Anywho, another thing I wanted to talk about is the upcoming election. I am so excited that, like, everybody is showing that they want to vote. That's the first thing. They actually want to use their right to vote, and I am ecstatic about it because this is an important election, and I'm for Obama. You should be too. If you're for Romney, you're horny yourself. But anyway, like, for real, this election is so important because this is a trying time for our country, and I'm telling you, vote now, because I want to tell people to exercise your rights. There was times when there are people that look like you and me, brown skin tones, who didn't have rights. Can you imagine not having a right to do shit? Like, just not having rights. So the fact that you have those rights, use them. Abuse them. Shit. Just everywhere. Just preach about you having rights. Like, go outside right now. Like, I have rights. Like, you have rights. Use those rights. Do not take for granted the rights that you have, because they can be taken away. Trust and believe this is nothing set in stone or signed in blood. Your rights can be taken away, so you use them wisely. Think about what you're going to do, research what you're going to do, and use them right, because I don't want to speak on them too much. I haven't seen with my own eyes, but hearsay, someone told me a few days ago that in 2016, the minority or African American, the bill which states that we have the right to vote as African Americans expires in 2016. So I'm guessing it can be renewed. You know, of course it can be renewed, but it's still an expiration date. So if it has an expiration date, it's a chance that it can't be renewed. Have you thought about the fact that if it isn't renewed, that you just might not have the right to vote? Can you imagine that? Even like, if you don't want to vote, just the fucking fact that you can't vote is some bullshit. Like, you couldn't cope with that. I know I couldn't. I would be pissed. Like, is this a dictatorship? Other countries that are under the dictatorship law, that shit is crazy, because, like, they have no say-so. I know we think as though we have a small tad bit of say-so. They have none. Like, no say so on what goes on. I cannot imagine living like that. So you exercise your right to vote because just think if it does expire in 2016 and we had Mr. Mitch fucking Romney in the office, do you honestly think his ass is going to be in a rush to renew that? No, he's not. I'm just keep it real. He's not going to renew the shit. He's not going to be in a rush. You feel me? So, the nigga... Yeah, I can call him nigga because he ignorant. The nigga already doesn't want us to have Martin Luther King Day. You think his ass want us to vote? So fuck? Yeah, I said it. He wants to strip Martin Luther King Day as a holiday. I was sitting at home watching this shit like, what? He doesn't want us to have Martin Luther King. What the fuck? Can we have Malcolm X Day then? By any means necessary. Tear some shit up. Black power? I don't know. But, anywho, just please go out and vote, guys. I'm just telling you, it's so important to vote, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to vote. I know you feel like your voice isn't necessarily heard. I feel the same way sometimes. Like, I was saying this, like, what the fuck am I voting for? Because, really, this shit don't matter when George Bush cheated his fucking way in office. Even after you voted, the votes didn't matter because he cheated and won. So I was steady thinking, like, what am I going to be voting for if some shit like this can happen? But, I'm going to vote because if you want to be honest with what I think it's a shoe-in for Obama. I think he's going to win. Mitt Romney is making himself look like an ass, which is making Obama look like the correct candidate. And if you got Bill Clinton behind you, I'm voting because Bill Clinton, if his ass is for you, then I'm for you, because I ain't have a fucking care or worry when Clinton was in office. So if he sees potential and good in you, I think I'm allowed to train with Clinton. You feel me? I am. So, just vote. That's all I'm saying. I want to see them stickers. I voted. Vote. And that's all for that subject. You feel me? I guess that's basically it, given the fact that I didn't have that many topics to discuss today. But I will be back with more topics, interesting topics, and I'm going to flood the internet with them, and you better tune in, and you better like my videos, and subscribe for some okay, so thanks for watching this video, and until next time, see you later.